Said how the nigga just, he always wanted to just like be a part of something and would just buy into an image. Bro, the nigga's buying into the streamer shit now.
What? Who is this lame ass nigga? Ugh. I know you'll get no ass, lame bitch. You type.
See that I do feel heads on a factor of like, yo, DDG responding like this, like, nah, nigga, attack what he's saying though. Attack what he's saying though. Like, you're calling the nigga a bitch, and like it might be fucking true, but like, bro, attack what that nigga's saying. I'm kind of feeling like XQC right now with the whole Kai shit. He's like, yo, attack my story though. I'm kind of feeling what XQC was saying now. It's like, nah, but attack the nigga's story though, cause it's like, again, I don't know how you sub bot and all that shit, but he's not even talking about that. He's more or less talking about how, like, saying DDG's grifting into streaming and all that shit. Which maybe not grifting. I wouldn't say he's grifting into that shit. But like, nah, he definitely saw that it's the meta. Like I just came up saying, he definitely saw it was a meta and was like, yeah, I'm a fucking stream. Like for sure, I'm gonna take streaming seriously now. But yeah, you gotta attack his argument, DDG. I don't know. For the bros and the babes, I'm not even gonna lie. What's shaking? What's cracking? You saw title and thumbnail. Yeah, apparently DDG and LowTierGod getting into some beef. It's looking spicy. Apparently LowTierGod is calling out DDG for having like view / sub botting allegations. Now I don't know what sub botting is, because you can't bot subs. You can get gifted subs, you can't bot subs. You can view bot, but all the things I've seen recently of DDG, like he growing his platform, he had that 7-day subathon, and then he even been out in Japan. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure his subs is real. Like, I'm pretty sure his subs is real. Like, he going out doing his whole tip on streaming and putting out the content. Like, I'm pretty sure it's real. It's gonna be as organic as possible. I don't really know, but again, like I just said, I really don't know. So we about to get into it and see what's going on, especially because, yo, one of my favorite creators is back. So I already know we about to get right into it, hop into it. But yeah, let's see what's going on with the DDG versus LowTierGod beef. Your situation is crazy. His situation is insane. Drama, yada yada, sloppy. Let's yap about it. Yo, is that slacking? Y'all miss slacking, bro. His lacy videos and all that, John. Fire. Shout out slacking. We got the DDG view botting allegations are insane. DDG versus LowTierGod. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG vid. Down in the description, first link. Go shirt all over with Slacking. I ain't gonna lie. Slacking is putting out the good vids. Go check out the vids he made on Lacy. That whole series was hilarious. Other than that, let's get right into it, gang. Yo, hold on. I ain't even peep. So I actually start looking at the screen. Y'all seeing this? This woman is unavoidable. Oh my god, bro. You know what? This not about her. Next. Let's get into it.
Whatever animal you got, I hope it get Parkinson's.
These DDG view botting
Oh wow.
allegations are starting to get a little bit crazy. So over the past couple months, DDG, a well-known YouTuber, has absolutely blown up over on Twitch, going from about 300,000 followers to start the year to just under 900,000 at the time of me recording this video. And in the process of doing that, he's also managed to become the 4th current most subscribed streamer on Twitch.
We'd love to see it. Growing his platform. I'm feeling it.
Right behind people like Kai Cenat and Queso. But of course, like anything you do at a high level, this has come with a lot of scrutiny.
Yeah, I love how Slacking doesn't mention Jinxie. That's fucking hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie, because yeah, Jinxie had the whole shit with Brecky Hill. He was getting bitched. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing against Jinxie, but he was getting bitched.
Mostly from people saying that they think his sub count has grown way too quickly. As if you go back and you look at any clip from DDG only a few months ago, it's likely that he only had a few hundred or a few thousand subs.
See, but then that, obviously, that's what I'm saying. Shit like that is skewed because he just did like subathons. He was literally had a clip where he was saying like, yeah, you gotta put money into streaming. Like, it's very clear he's taking streaming more serious. So within him doing that, I could see his platform just growing. He doing more shits, more events. Like,
subs at the time, which is leading a lot of people to believe that maybe DDG is doing something to inflate his sub count in order to look like he's one of the biggest streamers in the world.
Your new name is doo-doo garbage.
So about a week ago, DDG...
Yo, I fucking love Illuminati, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, so is fucking hilarious. He said, I knew it! That jumpy Shout out to Illuminati.
DDG decided he was gonna take a trip to Tokyo and stream the entire thing, like so many other streamers have done before him. And at the start of this trip, DDG was sitting at about 46,000 subs. But just a few days ago, at the time of me recording this video, while he was still in Japan, DDG would actually hit 70,000 subs. So basically, he gained about
30,000 subs.
5,000 new subs in the span of 5 days, which basically means that he almost doubled his sub count in less than a week, which is obviously fucking insane. And it had a lot of people wondering, what is DDG doing to gain so many subs in such a short amount of time? And that's when another Twitch streamer and former banned YouTuber LowTierGod would talk.
Here he comes, LTG, LowTierGod. We already know the Crash Out King is coming.
Talk about the situation on his stream, and he would just flat out say that he thinks DDG is botting his subs and that those aren't real people.
If you think that this nigga got 70,000 authentic subs, you're out of your fucking mind. If you think the viewers are real, you're out of your fucking mind. You don't just do this shit.
Do you have anything to disprove them being real? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where it goes. It's like, yeah, you're saying this, but like, is there anything you're putting behind this to at least show an example of how this could be faked?
Randomly. Bro, somebody find me a clip from 2 months ago. Where was the sub count at?
I mean, you could already, again, like I was saying, not even me trying to shill for like DDG or like Lace, because I've made my fair share of videos on DDG, like how, you know, the whole thing between him and fucking, you know what I'm saying, Haley Bailey's going through, like, with, especially with fucking Hila, how they going back and forth platforming that whole fucking shit. Yeah, that's bad, that's dumb. But like, LTG, I need to see like some disproof. Like I stated earlier, he did subathons and shit like that. Obviously, doing more serious events and junk like that could cause your subscribers to go up. I mean, Guys in that, Mafiathon, yada yada, you know, all these other subathons as have done. So yeah, this is to be expected. I don't know. You're not showing anything to disprove it. I gotta understand if you feeling like, in a way, like, of subjectively, like, oh yeah, now this might be some bullshit. Like, of course, I was saying the same shit with the whole AMPG League jump. Like, yeah, I don't think most of them are faking their shits, but I wouldn't be surprised if if like a couple of them were. Like, it'd be looking crazy. But even still, why are you feeling like this?
Nobody grows that fast on Twitch.
Again, AMPG League guys got they got something to say about that.
Nobody, bruh. You gonna tell me this nigga 70,000, Kai averages 100,000? Y'all niggas are slow, bro.
How? you pointed out numbers. Kai does 100,000. He's doing 70.
You gonna tell me this nigga only what? Some thousands under Kai? Bro, the shit's botted, my nigga. Whether you want to believe it or not, the shit.
How do you bot subs though? Like,
it's botted. The nigga.
Like, is he saying the subs are botted or the views are botted? I'm confused. Like, I'm kind of lost. Like, maybe I'm assuming he's saying the subs, but you can't bot subs. How do you bot subs? You have to buy subs. So maybe he got gifted a shitload of subs in like, obviously in comparison to like what he normally averages. But like, how the fuck do you bot that? Like,
nigga has the money to funnel this shit.
Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you boys. I don't know exactly how possible it is to bot subs, as it does.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck do you bot subs? You can bot views pretty easily. You just pay for that shit to get botted. But how do you bot subs?
Cost money in the first place to subscribe to a Twitch streamer. But at the same time, we already know that a lot of the top streamers on Twitch are botting their views. That's already been proven. It's no longer a question. And if it's possible to bot views, it's probably,
especially on Kick. Like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. If you're on Kick, my nigga, I know you're botting.
Possible to bot subs as well. I really wouldn't put it past them, because if you really think about it, most people's goals when they become streamers these days is not to just be a streamer, but to be famous. Most people don't truly care about streaming. They just want to be rich and famous, and they will do absolutely anything in order to reach those goals. And DDG would talk about the view botting allegations on his live stream, claiming that he's not entirely sure if it's even possible for him to bot his subs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you bot subs?
How do you, hey, on some real shit, is it even possible to bot subs?
I don't fucking know.
That's a loud boom. Can you even bot subs? Like, I tell you off rip, when you sub, Twitch take 50%.
Yeah, of course, because that's the rev split.
Nigga, if I was botting subs, nigga, you think I'm gonna make 100 different accounts with different names? Y'all show me a clip where I bot subs.
But obviously, we have to take everything he says with a grain of salt, as he's not
Yeah, of course.
just gonna come out and admit that he's botting his views or botting his subs. Because
I would hope, unlike that fucking one, what the fuck was her name? Queen Gloria RP, dumbass, fucking view botting live.
he would get banned. Now that response right there is just him responding to a random post that he saw in his community on Twitter. At that point, I don't think he even knew that LowTierGod said anything about him on his stream. But when DDG found out that someone else with a little bit of clout was talking shit about him, that's when it got a little bit crazy.
When people said talking, he said he grinding. Why you hating, dog? Little ass chain. And fuck your animal, nigga. Whatever animal you got, fuck your animal. I hope it get Parkinson's, nigga.
My nigga DDG might be tweaking. This nigga definitely tweaking the fuck out.
Fuck your animal, nigga. You got a cat, nigga. Fuck your cat, nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Now, I don't know what the fuck the cat did to DDG
Where I'm like, but what did he do though?
to deserve such hateful words, but that was
what did
low-key a
he
crazy
do, though?
comment. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of seems like a deflection to me. I mean, you get called out for view botting, and the very first thing bro says is fuck your little ass chain and fuck your cat. But that's not the only thing DDG said, because he would proceed by saying, you're not able to bot subs, but if you could, then LowTierGod should be doing it too, basically making fun of his sub count.
You gonna tell me this nigga only what? Some thousands under Kai? Bro, the shit's botting, my nigga.
You can't bot subs, you stupid bitch. How can you bot subs? If that's
I'm really not even again, not on a dick eating fucking glitch. I'm really trying to figure out in what way can you bot subs? Like how would you go about doing this, bro? Only way I can see is if like I don't know, some big ass corpo just drop hella fucking subs on you. Like
the case, nigga, why the fuck don't you do it? Cause this is bad. You got 26 subs the whole time, bro. Bot your shit, nigga. If I ever find a link, please.
And maybe LowTierGod deserves that. Honestly, I didn't know who he was before making this video, but just by looking
LTG got a history. That nigga been crashing out for fucking years, like decade plus type shit.
at videos made about him, it seems like he said some pretty outlandish things during his time over on YouTube and Twitch.
You came home, you heard something squeaking, but you wasn't sure. The door was slightly cracked. You kind of peeked in, and all you seen was two stallion ass cheeks stroking your fucking mom's.
But if you guys watch DDG or you know anything about him,
That would be it.
when it comes to streaming, then you probably know that he's constantly talking about Bruce drop him off.
You know, when I was doing this shit about 2-3 years ago, when I ruined Bruce's career, it was fun, but it wasn't.
That diss right there, that shit was live. That shit got me crying, bruh. That's
That fun though. We need 45K right now. I'm finna do a roll call. Ain't no way I'm letting this bitch ass nigga have more than me. Fuck Dio, everybody stand fuck Dio. Yaha, I passed you. Aha, ee.
now the pettiness is on top tier fucking levels. This shit is hilarious. Nah, the pettiness is really on a whole different fucking tier with this shit.
Yaha, I passed you. Aha. DOK, I passed you. Aha, Bruce. I passed you. Aha, I passed you. Aha, aha. You lost. Aha, you suck.
Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but around last year, Bruce Drop 'Em Off and DDG had a little bit of a beef where we would get the infamous Name 5 DDG songs clip.
Chat. Gun to the back of your head, name 5 DDG songs. What the fuck?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, this clip was funny though.
What y'all talking about, bro? You're dying. You're literally dying. You're dead.
Honestly, looking back on it, this beef was one of the funniest I think we've ever had on Twitch.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, this beef was definitely one of them ones that's like, yo, what the fuck was happening during this time, bro? The fucking boys' night shit, all that shit crashed, niggas was instigating shit, yeah. Nah.
And it's still relevant to this day because DDG is constantly bringing up Bruce's name every time he hits a new milestone over on Twitch. And the reason he does this is because when DDG and Bruce were beefing, DDG was still under 1,000 subs at the time. And when Bruce hit a big milestone of 30,000 subs, he would make fun of DDG for still having such a low sub count.
I know I'm playing, but look, listen. Let's say you and DDG never had a conversation before,
I just
right?
had 30K subs. DDG still at 700. Yo, chat. Thank you for the 30K. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, listen. I have a question.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, now Carver be hitting niggas like a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. But during this moment, now Bruce had that shit. But like, look at it right now. I ain't gonna lie. Some heads might have the upper hand.
Beyond this streaming shit, I'ma see this nigga, bro. See what he doing, bro. Like,
Hold on. Bruce, I got a question for you, Bruce, I have a question for you. Come back to your chair.
And you can tell in the clip, DDG's feelings really are kind of hurt. If you guys didn't know, DDG blew up on YouTube at a pretty young age. I think he got his Audi i8 or whatever at like 19 years old. So he was making a lot of money at a young age. And DDG has absolutely no problem letting everybody know this information.
Clearly. Is that fucking... Hold on. Is that fucking YB and Almighty J? It is.
Shit.
Almighty J now. Almighty J.
There's layers to this shit. Look, in between my legs too. Too much money.
He will flex his money in your face if you give him the chance. So I think having someone be better at something than him or be significantly farther than something on the internet than DDG really hurt his feelings.
Like to see somebody else had like bigger accolades and shit like that. Yeah.
And considering, like I said a second ago, DDG still brings up Bruce whenever he gets the chance. Despite the fact that Bruce has seemingly ghosted the internet and his fans, DDG is still talking about him, keeping his name just as relevant as ever. So clearly what Bruce said over a year ago really made DDG upset, and that's why he—
Oh no, it stuck with him. That the fact that the factor of that he's still mentioning this shit now, obviously, as we seen the clip. Yeah, no, it's still sticking with him, but I can't lie. I mean, is he not more up? If we really looking objectively, I mean, he is farther than where Bruce was.
He's still talking about it. So I just find it pretty funny that he would turn around and say the same thing to another streamer only a year later. Clearly DDG was really—
Now that's true, but at the same time, this is fucking LowTierGod he's talking to. Like, again, if you have the context of LowTierGod and know what this nigga's been on, know how long he's been crashing out, it's like, yeah, I really don't give a fuck. Like, where it's not like he's doing this shit to like, oh my god, a smaller creator that's so innocent hasn't done nothing. Nah, LowTierGod got his own fucking demons. Trust.
Trying to get under the skin of LowTierGod. But during LowTierGod's initial rant about DDG viewbotting, he would also say this.
Bro, you know who used to talk about this? You know who used to talk about this nigga and be real? Soluminati. Said how the nigga just, he always wanted to just like be a part of something and would just buy into an image. Bro, the nigga's buying into the streamer shit now. Trying to hop it. He has the money to funnel it. I don't believe these numbers are real.
That's a no. Actually, what LTG is saying there is actually very true, because streaming now is the meta. Like, obviously before it was, you know, being a YouTuber, posting YouTube videos and shit, and as fucking shit just went on more into like the short form shit, which is still prevalent now, but even more into this live streaming era, like, yeah, now DDG is going about that and taking advantage of that shit. Like, let's not like we can't lie about that. He definitely shifted into the streaming meta and all that shit. He's successful within it, like, obviously, clearly now, as we're seeing 70k subs, you just said the other day, but we're debating if he's subbotting now, which is, again, I don't even know if subbotting is true. But like within what LTG is saying, like, yeah, no, that's true. Now he did like just shift into this fucking lane and start doing streaming, because streaming is the meta. I can't lie about it. That is what DDG did.
And I mean, I'm not saying it's true, but it definitely sounds like something that DDG would—
No, it's directly true. I'll just tell you straight up. Like, that's not to say DDG's not successful within that, but he definitely saw the streaming shit as the meta and was like, yeah, that's me now.
Do, in my opinion. But at the same time, if he was gonna do it, why would he do it now and not a year ago or even 6 months ago, closer to the Bruce beef? But DDG would respond to that clip of LowTierGod, basically saying that he's a follower.
Say how the nigga just, he always wanted to just like be a part of something and would just buy into an image. Bro, the nigga's buying into the streamer shit now.
What? Who is this lame ass nigga? Ugh.
I know you don't get no ass, lame bitch. You type.
See, that I do feel heads on a factor of like, yo, DDG responding like this, like, nah, nigga, attack what he's saying though. Attack what he's saying though. Like, you're calling the nigga a bitch. And like, it might be fucking true, but like, bro, attack what that nigga's saying. I'm kind of feeling like XQC right now with the whole Kai shit. He's like, yo, attack my story though. I'm kind of feeling what XQC was saying now. It's like, nah, but attack the nigga's story though, cause it's like, again, I don't know how you sub bot and all that shit, but he's not even talking about that. He's more or less talking about how, like, saying DDG's grifting into streaming and all that shit, which maybe not grifting. I wouldn't say he's grifting into that shit. But like, nah, he definitely saw that it's the meta. Like I was just came up saying, he definitely saw it was a meta and was like, yeah, I'm a fucking stream. Like for sure, I'm gonna take streaming seriously now. But yeah, you gotta attack his argument, DDG. I don't know.
Type of nigga to be GA at a club, ain't it? GA ass nigga. I'm really VIP around this bitch. I ain't gotta buy into no damn Twitch image, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck about being the top?
And his response certainly didn't help his case. Absolutely just deflecting everything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you gotta attack his story. No. Oh my god.
LowTierGod was saying. In fact, he didn't actually address what LowTierGod said whatsoever. But at the very end of that clip, you can kind of hear it. It does cut off. But he says, do you think I give a fuck about being a top streamer?
You think I give a fuck about being the top?
And to answer your question, yes. Yes.
I mean, obviously, yeah, that's the whole reason you would farm subs, correct?
I absolutely do think you give a fuck. Unless what Bruce said to you just fucking lit a fire under your...
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, and we just came off of that. Like, yeah, of course, you definitely care about these subs, gang. You made it a stamped point to know that you were over Bruce. I mean...
your ass, made you toss and turn at night. You have to care at least a little bit in order to get this far into streaming. You have to care at least a little bit in order to fly all the way to fucking Tokyo and stream yourself 24 hours a day.
Man, I can't wait to go to Japan, bro. I'm gonna save up the cheese, bro. But Trilly don't like going on vacations and all that. We need to be in the basement, sloppy. We need to be recording more vids. I ain't gonna cap. So I don't know when I would go on a vacation. Save up the cheese for it. Just never go. It's hilarious.
During your vacation, you don't get this far without caring. You didn't just do this on accident. And I know you guys are
very true.
Probably wondering what my opinion is on this, and personally I'm not really sure. If you were to ask me if I think DDG is view botting, I would say yes.
Yeah, like at this point, bro, most heads are view botting. Now there's a good amount of streamers who obviously like would pull more of an organic audience because of like who they are and all that type of shit. Like for instance, like Queso's a good example. Like Queso audience, like if Queso is view botting, I would be hella shocked because people just really fucking like watching Queso. I can't blame him, bro. Shout out Queso. Like Queso be cooking, but like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if DDG view botting, but like sub botting, I still don't even know if that's a real thing.
Like I said earlier in the video, we already know that the majority of big streamers are view botting at least a little bit in order to inflate their numbers for many different reasons. So without a doubt, I definitely think DDG is view botting a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure if it's possible to bot your subs, just like DDG said in the video. But at the same time, I do think that DDG is a little bit sensitive, and I think he's a little bit insecure, and I kind of agree with LowTierGod. I think DDG is willing to buy his way into the next wave, whatever is popular.
He did say, listen, again, DDG did say on the John, bro, like where it costs a lot of money to do like these subathons and all that shit, which is very much true. But at the same time, I mean, if he's willing to go like do all this stuff to stream, gotta give it to him. But like I said earlier, streaming is now the meta, so of course you could say like, yeah, he could to a potential degree be grifted into the shit. It all really just depends. The main thing is like trying to figure out if sub-botting is fucking real, and if it is this nigga actually doing it?
Whether it's YouTube, whether it's music, or streaming, DDG thinks of himself as a pioneer when it comes to this internet shit, when in reality, he's really just a follower. He follows the wave, and he always just manages to find himself squeezing his way into that wave in one way or another. Even going as far as to change the way he makes music, you know, his sound, right around the time that a lot of new rappers that sounded completely different started to blow up. That being said, DDG would say this about how he doesn't really care about streaming, and how music is really his true passion.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't care enough to bot no views, brother. I don't, bro. Like, what I'm saying, like, bro, I just don't care that much to do that. Like, my real passion is music. You feel me? Like, my passion is music. I do this content shit in my sleep. This is what I've been doing for damn near 10 years.
He was busting on the tube. I'll give him that.
Like, my passion is really music, you know? So when people like look at my success and be like, oh,
he botting. Nigga, I don't care that much.
I'm curious to see what you guys say down in the comment section, so go ahead and let me know.
It's just like I can understand the factor of like, yo, you just doing your John. You're not even about to waste time trying to go find some botting application to go fucking view bot or sub bot and all that shit. But like, I don't know. I feel like DDG, you gotta attack the arguments a little bit better, bruv.
Do you think DDG is botting his views or botting his subs? Or do you think this is all legit and he really just has that many fans from all of his years of being on the internet?
I feel like a majority of it is probably legit, but then there's probably another good amount of it, at least in terms of like view botting, that, yeah, he's probably definitely view botting. But sub botting, still, we need to figure out if that's even possible. Is there some service that can do that shit? And if it is, shut those niggas down. Fuck, I fucking hate trying to grammar. Grow an organic audience. Because those motherfuckers are actually gonna stick with you throughout, you know, you being a content creator and or, you know, influencer, streamer.
With all that being said though, that is where I'm going to in this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to drop a like on the video and comment down in the comment section. Both those things help the video out a ton. Also, if you haven't already and you do enjoy the content, don't forget to drop a sub on the channel. We are still making our way to 100,000 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Although the push has slowed down a little bit, I know we could pick it back up going into the summertime. So again, if you do enjoy the content and you haven't already, drop that sub button and let's get to 100K, boys. I know we can do it, and it's been my dream ever since I was 12 years old. Also, if you haven't already and you are interested, don't forget to drop a sub to my second channel. I actually put the link down in the description, as well as a link to all of my other social medias like Twitter, Twitch, and all that shit. But seriously, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for supporting, and I will see you in the next one.
Yes, sir. Like I said, shout out gang. You making the good vids out here. Slacking. You already know. Shout out Citizen Love, baby. We got the DDG view botting allegation are insane. DDG versus LowTierGod. If you guys want to watch the OG vid, you already know the original video. Down in the description, first link. Go straight all over Slack, and I'm not playing. Slack and dropping the good vids out here. Trying to get to 100K. Go sub up, gang. Yeah, final opinions and conjecture. Yeah, it's looking like more he said, she said. Fucking DDG got to 70K subs. Good for him. Hopefully he's not fucking sub-botting, because again, we don't know if sub-botting is even a possibility or a thing. In terms of view-botting, like we said, most motherfuckers that are at least, you know, prominent in the spaces are view-botting to some degree, whether it be intentionally on themselves or other heads doing it, I don't know. But that's something that's already prevalent. But even within that, like what LTG was saying towards like the end of the John, like more or less saying, or at least with DDG, like, yo, this John looking sus, like you're trying to grift into the lane, you're not really even like about this, not even your John. Like he was kind of cooking. I'm keeping it a stack. Just gotta keep it a stack. Like, yo, obviously it's very clear to see that DDG, like, yo, he was just chilling, doing his own thing, doing music, and then he saw that the streaming wave, the streaming meta was taking off, and like, yeah, he hopped on that to take advantage. It's obvious. So LTG got that. Oh, yo, battery died in this boy. Like, I fucking love how the battery dies when we're already at the end of the vid. It's like, yo, it's just telling me to shut the fuck up. I feel that. Yo, the camera said you're done. But yeah, more or less coming off that, I ain't gonna lie, there really is no right or wrong person in this shit. It's more or less just like, yo, if you think DDG is fucking view botting or sub botting, hey man, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Shit. I don't know what the fuck you want to think about LTG. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I ain't gonna lie, his reps from all the previous stuff he doing in the past already fucking his John up, so I don't really know what you want to think about him from this, but barring that, I don't know. Doesn't even matter. This is real nothing burger. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Real shit. Now let me stop playing. But I don't know. If DDG is fucking sub-botting and all that shit and or view-botting, like, I just always say don't do that shit. Don't do none of that shit. Build an organic audience, because those are people that generally like you, watch the content for you, and are gonna keep watching. Facts, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Truly doesn't know shit. But other than that, again, shout out to bro, Slacking. I ain't gonna lie, Slacking making good vids out here, like I've been saying for a minute. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.